Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
What?
Stop!
You're crying now.
Stop! Stop!
You
Sit in the car. You're going to jail. Get in the
what
car.
are you doing?
You're warfare disorderly. You do that again, you're going. Get in the car.
Face. I know that much. Yeah,
Send me
call
another
back
unit.
up. Yeah. Don't touch.
Get in the
I
car.
don't have to.
You're under arrest.
No,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
No, I'm
You're
not.
under arrest.
Don't touch.
You're
don't,
under
Don't
arrest.
touch me. Don't touch me.
On February 25th, 2023, officers in Ohio were called to a neighborhood dispute over children playing.
Coming down here, they're yelling at me. I told them they was going to beat me up and shit. They said my son is a bad person and saying the whole neighborhood does not like my son.
The mother of one of the children called the police after two women began arguing about her son.
Okay, so what started this?
Well, they said I was going down there to see what happened. My son was in the fence, and I don't know after that.
Was it just a verbal argument, or
They act like they act like they're in the hood.
get in the car? Get in the car.
I'm not getting back in my car. Listen,
We're not going to argue out in public.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay.
Off the rip, that's bad discipline. She was raised off bad discipline. Off the rip, guys. That's what we're here to talk about today, guys. So come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We talking about discipline, guys. Y'all see the title. Is bad parenting the real reason society is ruined? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay. That's
Here's
why.
my thing. Why are you crying? Because you want to yell at me. Why are
Stop.
you crying now?
Stop.
You
Stop. Sit in the car. You're going to jail.
Please go get a different officer.
No, I am the lieutenant. Sit in the car. You're going to jail.
What's she got to sit in the car for?
Because she's outside screaming. Get in the car.
No, you don't got to worry.
Because he told her to get in the car, ma'am. That's why she got to get in the car. It's called discipline. It's called rules. It's called following authority.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm about to arrest you. Get in the car. Get in the car.
And you don't have to open her car door.
Get in the
What
car.
are you doing?
You're warfare disorderly. You do that again, you're going. Get in the car.
I know that much. Yeah,
Send me
call
another
back
unit.
up. Yeah.
Okay. Stop.
No, stop. What
Stop.
are you doing?
Get in the car now.
You're doing too much. Let me call my dad.
No, you're getting in the
Don't
car.
put your hands on me.
Get in the car. Get in the car. You're both
Don't
warned.
put your hand. I ain't this.
All this is unnecessary, bro. All this is unnecessary. All this unnecessary chaos and screaming. If these two chicks would just follow instructions and show a little bit of discipline, show that they were told how to be disciplined, a little ounce. All of this. And this shit, this how stupid shit get escalated. This how little petty shit get escalated.
Get in the car.
She didn't do nothing.
You're outside arguing. I am trying to control this situation. Get in the car. Get in the car.
You got the right one. What? I
Get-
know the law. Chill out.
No, you get in the car. Get in the
I
car.
don't have to.
You're under arrest.
No,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
No, I'm
You're
not.
under
Yeah.
arrest.
Yes, you are.
You're under
Don't
arrest.
touch me. Don't touch
Now
me.
it's don't touch me.
Get off of me.
Don't fight me.
Get off of me. Get off of me. What the wrong with you? Get off of me.
Give me her hand or you're going. You're under arrest too.
Take me. Please get off of me. What the are you doing?
You're going to.
You're going to have to.
You're under arrest.
You're going to have to. I didn't even do anything.
Stop.
And you're having
Stop. Don't touch me.
No, I'm not touching you. I'm recording you.
That's fine.
Yeah, You have to get off of me.
You know what? You're under arrest.
No, I won't.
You hit me in the face. You
Get
got time
off
for
of
assault.
I did not hit you. Get off of me. You're kidding, right?
Nope.
There's got to be some type of sickness.
You stay right here.
Don't touch me.
You stay right here.
This has to be
Now you want to get in the car, though.
Turn off the
Get off
car.
of me. Let me see your phone. Get him off of me. Get him off of me. Get off of me. What are you
Get her.
doing?
Get her.
No, stop.
Get her.
Stop.
Get her.
Get him off of me.
Get her.
What are you doing?
She's under
Please
arrest.
No, she's not. Why?
Get out of the car.
Please get off of me.
Get her in a car now.
No.
Get her in a car.
Are you serious?
We got my guy, Uncle Jackie, is back on the bus. Hold on, we got to get to the bus now. Uncle Jackie, salute, my guy. Salute.
Skipping bad. What's good, Brody?
Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the bus.
I think I'm
man.
getting
You
bad
originated it.
reception.
We started.
Sheesh, don't do that.
It all started with you, man. So we here and we talking about discipline. We simulcasting today. We on both channels, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe on both channels. You know what I mean? Come on if you're coming. But we got Uncle Jackie in the building. We talking about first chapter, first class is bad parenting, the reason society is ruined. So I let you get it together. I let Jackie get it together. You know what I mean? And we gonna proceed with the proceedings, Jackie. But that's what we talking about today.
This don't make sense.
They're arrested.
Okay.
And when do I get out?
I don't
There's
know.
no way.
You hit me.
When do you get out?
You hit me in the jaw.
Please grab my phone.
You want that later? I'm not worried about the phone right now. Not moving.
I'm not moving. What are you guys doing? I'm not moving.
Told you you're a bitch.
Get off of me.
I have a double lock. I'll double lock this shit. Got it tightened up a little bit.
No discipline whatsoever. Undisciplined. Unruly, bro. This is what the cops got to put. This is what authority put up with. So imagine being the parent.
Why are you yelling?
Get off of me.
You kick me one more time. Kicking, okay? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why the
Get the car.
Get my phone.
Get in the car.
Get my phone. I don't even know people's phone numbers. What the how the I go to jail? I cannot go to jail. What I am a grown woman. I have bills and responsibilities. What are you doing?
Make better choices.
Facts. Choices, decisions.
We're okay. 2 under arrest.
Sorry. I tried to toss them and see this is what they was doing to me when I was trying
How
to
do you
talk.
know them?
I don't know them. My son was playing with her. Was back there.
Funny how he asks, how do you know them? You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with. See, and it's so different. Like, how do you know them?
All the time. Yeah. So they said that he went.
Before he can continue to his call.
She said supposedly he hit her nephew and I was trying to come out. And this is what they was trying to do to me the whole entire time.
Where do they live?
I don't know where they live.
I don't know. Oh,
and said the whole neighborhood does not like
you
my
live
son.
all the way down there. Like all the way down there.
Who? You don't know who they are?
No. I just wanted to go figure out to see what was going on. What was going on because they came yelling at me.
So y'all come bring that nigga shit all the way in these Quam people neighborhoods. See what I mean? Y'all come bring that nigga shit and then try to reverse racism and the shit. No discipline. Yo, somebody told him that shit. Somebody told him that shit.
Like this before my mom called you guys. I'm like, call because
What's your
they said
name?
they was gonna beat me up. And the last they said he tried to punch his nephew, and I was trying to see, and it said that he was prejudice. Said that my mom don't let me play with black guys.
So they came here
Yeah,
to argue with him.
yeah. And so that supposedly he was trying to fight with his nephew down there.
I don't know who hit me.
This lady here. Is this your car? Do you have written statements of that?
They were back here in the bag.
You grab them out. Hey,
Okay. This should be in the car.
Who can come get your car?
Are you really gonna take me to jail?
I'm about to charge you with assault on me.
Assault
You
on a
elbowed me in the
police
face.
officer?
You elbowed me in the
It
face.
couldn't have been on purpose. I did not.
You did. What you gonna say it couldn't have been on purpose? You did. And this is what I mean by out of touch with
Going
reality
into an
and don't
office,
have control
working
over their
50 hours a
emotions.
week,
They
having
forget
that
the shit that they
structure.
do.
I knew that I
Like, how do you
wanted
forget
more.
that shit?
The thing is, I'm trying to restore
Sir,
order, okay?
Can I please explain to you the situation?
That's what I wanted
Call the
to.
police.
Because it sounds like you were not in the
cut it
wrong.
off. I was not in the wrong.
I know.
All she said.
You should have called us in the
all
first
those
place.
kids. I told her that I would call the police my damn self.
Okay. So what happened?
So I pulled up. I was driving past when I saw my nephew. He was jumping on the trampoline.
Down at your house, or?
No, he was jumping on the trampoline by his house, and I started talking to them. And then that's when he told me that he got punched in the chin by a little boy.
Okay.
When that happened, they said that he went to go get his mom or something. His mom started walking down here aggressively. She was like, "Do you guys have a problem with your son, my son? I've never seen your son a day in my life. I don't know your son. I have nothing. I don't know your son.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to keep his hands to himself."
Mm-hmm.
So then eventually the other little kids, we like got into a yelling match, and she said she was calling the police. Okay, you can do that. That's fine. So the other kids started telling me they don't even like that little boy. He's a menace. He's bad. He does all types of stuff. Even her neighbor, because she started talking to a neighbor that was down there, and he even said that her kid is bad. He has no manners.
Okay.
There's no manners.
You're looking at a potential felony.
You have to be kidding. I have no record.
So that's when an officer tells you to do something, you do it. This isn't the place to argue with an officer, okay?
A felony, like prison.
But
What am I going to do in prison? How am I going to live life outside of after I go to prison?
This is why it's important to think before you react. This is why it's important to learn how to manage your emotions, because you will go from what you think is being right to absolutely dead wrong. Now, you took yourself from where you think you was right to being locked up now because you don't manage your emotions, because you have this I don't give a fuck attitude, because you're undisciplined and unbalanced. Undisciplined and unbalanced. And this is the vibe with a lot of these little kids running around here. See? So I'm an advocate for these kids need their ass whipped, but I'm not an advocate for y'all doing the whippings. Y'all need to whip yourself. The parents need to whip their own ass first, then begin to whipping these kids' ass. That's what I'm an advocate for.
I'm not the one that hit me in the face.
Did I have him just to go down to apologize for the black kid?
Nope.
I don't know if it's
I'd
true.
stay away.
Okay.
It sounds like he was fighting down there. You calm down now?
I was always calm. You was
You
the
was
one
not
that was
always
riled
calm.
up.
Get the fuck out of here, girl. Girl, we got this on tape. Y'all bitches know, y'all know it's cameras everywhere. And y'all just go telling yourself some bullshit that it's not true. It's not the reality, sis. We saw the reality just now, and the reality was why? Combativeness. Why I gotta go to the car? Why I gotta talk? Why? Now all of a sudden I'm calm, because them handcuffs on you. Right? Katie, everybody tough till them handcuffs get thrown on you, bro.
Joe, was good.
What up, Uncle Jackie? Everybody tough till the handcuffs get put on them.
You dig? She wanted to play that role of a dude, you know. We know when to shut up. We know when we're going too far. We know when to chill out, when to pause, pull back. It's like, you know, they be trying to take that, I'm a female. You can do but so much to me. Nah, they can do the same thing. They might have to get a female to come do it. And if you're too unruly, they don't have to wait for them.
Facts.
Oh, I told you guys to get in the car. There's a reason for it, okay? When you guys come out, it's just me here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to separate parties. I can't have everybody fighting in the middle of the street because it's not safe for anybody. So when an officer tells you to do something, you have to do it. There's a reason. I've been doing this longer than you've been alive.
Duh.
Okay? Your friend's potentially looking at a felony. Hit me in the face. You scratched me.
I didn't mean to do that. I was holding on to my friend.
And that's makes things 50 times worse. I could have thrown you both.
I don't mean to do that. I was holding on. You did it. See, what you do, what you mean, your intentions is very clear. You meant to do what you did, sis.
That was bad.
I could have tased both of you by the way you guys were acting. I think you guys came down here with somewhat right intent.
Exactly.
We should have been called well before any of this happened. Okay.
And this is what I said. When you don't manage your emotions, yo, when you go all off the hinge, you will go from being the victim to the attacker, just like that. Now, she went from rescuing a victim to being the person arrested and charged with a felony because she can't manage her emotions. But they tell me emotional intelligence is fake. They want to run around here and tell y'all there's no such thing as emotional intelligence.
They bugging. Got no one to hold them, no one to fold them.
Absolutely, bro.
You ain't gonna win every war.
Basic life skills. There is no freedom without discipline, bro. And structure.
Definitely not.
So just sit tight here and we're going to figure out everything. I got to get my mind, figure out what actually occurred with all this, okay? So just sit tight.
All right.
Officers met with the suspect's nephew and his parents to ask what happened.
When did he hit you?
Over there.
Okay.
That girl in there is my sister.
Okay.
What's going
Is that
on with
Nakia?
her? Nakia. Yeah.
She got out of the car to defend him.
Mm-hmm.
I told her to get back in the car because everybody was screaming at each other.
HGRN Capital, new division of HGRN Network, now a direct lender. We're lending our own money.
They didn't listen. She continued to yell and scream. So I went to put her in cuffs. Her and her friends started fighting me. I got elbowed in the face. I got scratched up. If he comes around you, go tell an adult or just go home, okay? Because if somebody's going to talk that way to you or treat you that way, you don't need them in your life, right? So go tell a trusted adult because that's not the right way for somebody to act, all right? You seem like a good kid. You a good kid? I don't know. You don't sound too confident in that answer,
So I'll let him tell you because I wasn't here for most of it, so I don't know.
You're under arrest for at least M4 disorderly and resisting arrest.
Resist arrest.
I was trying to put her in cuffs and you grabbed her up. So you're interfering with my investigation and my arrest of her. So that's resisting arrest. So, and then when I told you not to move, you continued to move, got in the car and climbed over. So
That's because you were putting your hands on me.
Because you're under arrest.
How are you going to arrest two people at the same time?
If they're compliant, it's easy.
I mean, now you're going to try to question him. You don't need to question this man. Abracadabra, black girl magic. You in the black of the car, bitch. Fuck you talking about?
She gonna learn that once them bracelets go on, 75 to 85% of the time they are not coming off. They don't come off once they come on, man. And then she's starting to sound stupid now. These are the things you should have been asking before you decided you wanted to be a hero.
Now you want to be sarcastic in a losing effort because you're going to jail.
Right.
Sis.
You're going to jail. It's over.
Comply.
I know. That's what I said. That's why it's difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's two people and you're not.
So I'm being arrested for what?
At least right now, disorderly and resisting arrest.
Okay.
You better take that and be quiet.
No one has that understanding of anything.
At least she said she wasn't compliant.
Yeah.
The officer arrived at the police department to begin the suspect's booking process.
I'm too old to be fighting with young girls, okay? You just watch out for a second, okay? Where is that?
I wasn't fighting with you. I was trying to protect my friend.
I understand.
Vigilante justice don't work here.
You protect them from protection. You're protecting your friends
Seriously,
from
just
the
I'll
cops.
work with you, okay?
I do apologize.
You're okay.
Too late.
Too late.
Hopefully next time we see each other, we just laugh and give each other high fives. And
Are you
just
gonna
move on.
remember me?
Hopefully
I'm
not.
gonna remember you.
He said, hopefully not.
No misdemeanor, so it's really not that big of a deal. If I wanted to, I could ruin your whole life probably, because when she could have got charged with a felony. When you complicit to that, you get the same charge.
Felony. Then I'm gonna be a felon?
You could have been, but I'm not going to charge you. Okay.
Thank you.
What are you going to school for?
Psychology.
Okay.
Hit that button, bro. So hold up.
Going to school for psychology,
College.
boy.
And her mind ain't even right. But I'm
They
saying,
ain't even right, boy.
this is what's wrong with this is what's wrong with people. You jumping into stuff and you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know that you could be arrested, and then she's still a kid. I was trying to figure out how old she was, like to perceive the stupid level. But you can see, like, she young. She got to be 15, 16. She don't know nothing. She's not even supposed to be talking anymore. You messed up. Just shut up now. Just be quiet. You got your little. She don't even know she got chump charges, and she going home in a couple of hours because those are nothing. Somebody gonna come pick her up. But he really could have. He could have. They could keep adding charges, and the judge will just drop the ones that are extreme until he gets to a couple that are good enough for him. She don't even know that. Like, you can get charged with 10 things, and the judge will just keep 2. And it's like, you think you got away with? No, those just weren't what you really did. You really did the last 2, so they make it look like they did you a favor. Like, shorty, go to school and stay at school, shorty. Stay at school.
Gotta. But they want to be little niggas. But stick around, guys. We're going to show y'all exactly where they get it from, where they learn this behavior from.
My sister.
Is that Newly over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you stand up for me? You don't want to wear those anymore, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Have we learned a lesson today?
I don't like you guys. That's the lesson I learned.
Okay, then I can just charge you with a felony.
Please don't charge me with a felony.
Have a seat.
He's trying to let you rock because you're a child.
You're done. Have a seat.
These bitches watch too much movies, boy. This is the movies. This is the Cardi B. This is the Megan Thee Stallion. When they see them in the rap videos, dissing the police, disrespect the police, the little acting police, they think that they could go in reality and do that same swag. Like, this is crazy.
Nah. Even they won't do that in real life.
Dude,
It was a joke. I'm just kidding.
I was going to give you 2 misdemeanors, kick you out the door. Now you can just go to jail.
It was a joke. I thought you would laugh.
Oh, so she's a goofball. She thinks life is a game, y'all.
And the thing is, now your sister can get charged with a felony.
What is she getting charged with a felony
For
for?
complicity to you smacking me in the face.
I didn't smack you.
Okay, I've been cut, I've been hit. Let's talk.
Cut you.
That didn't look like that 5 minutes before I talked to you.
Wow, you see how just the bad company causes bad morale. You see how
You got that girl in trouble. Well, you think you got that girl in trouble, and you don't even know. Like, y'all are so stupid. Like, if anything else, you know what I don't get? Like, I travel a lot. People don't know their own laws in their own city because I make sure, I want to burn. So I want to see how much time I'm going to get for burning if I get caught. So I need to know. And people don't even know their own, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, son, this is what I be talking about here. They call me they ops. I'm the ops because I tell them the truth, right? Because I talk about their mama. And I talk about the dusty niggas they keep picking. They keep busting it open for. So I'm they op, right? But you just saw that right there. Shorty, that's your op. Your friend, your op. She just added a felony charge on you because she want to play stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the op. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to nothing I tell them, which will help save their life. Give them some discipline, add some discipline to their life. But I'm the op.
Because it's easy to do the wrong thing, bro.
Do you? So let's just think about things, okay?
I want to be a lawyer.
She gonna cry. She about to cry. Look at her face. That's the perfect picture.
Newly was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Nikia was also charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
She
In
telling
court, both the
statement.
suspects pleaded not guilty to all the charges. The court dismissed the charge of resisting arrest and found both suspects guilty of disorderly conduct.
I
Both
told
suspects.
you. They drop
Incredible,
him.
Jackie. But yo, this wildly disciplined thing, it come from the removal of the fathers. Once they removed the fathers, it kind of let the ladies feel that they could do whatever. Then it got this mom and child, which is friends. It went from family to we're friends now. So now the discipline is removed completely because you got the man who we already know by our basic instructions, the man represents the rod and reproof of discipline. When you remove that, you now set your kids to die. All right, you set your kids to die. It says that in our basic instructions. I didn't bring the scripture with me today, but I didn't show that shit so many times. Y'all should know it by now. We understand the name of the game. The name of the game was to get rid of the discipline. You know what I mean? So that they could usher in this wild mother, you know what I mean, agenda. Where the mother is the masculine and feminine influence over these kids. So now these kids is walking around here unbalanced. I told y'all before, if you take a 15-year-old boy and you stand him next to a 15-year-old girl and you turn the motherfuckers around, you ain't gonna know which one is the boy and which one is the girl by way of mannerisms and the way they posture themselves, because for the past 30 years, both of them, both genders, has been raised by one feminine energy. We know that the stats show single mother households being dominant, but I'm going to give you another one. For the past 20 years, fathers has been in them cribs, but fathers ain't been the masculine influence over these kids. So fathers have not been allowed to discipline. They could represent so that the woman could run out there and say, I got a man and my kids got a father. But is he really a father if he's not the masculine influence over that household? Because that's what it comes down to. A lot of men are weak, right? Because they'll tell us this, Uncle Jackie. They have no problem yelling this to the top. Men are weak. But a lot of men are raised by women who are way too strong. And remember, women for the past 20 years have not been getting information about how to raise these men from men.
Right.
Women don't
They be getting
listen
it
to
from
men.
women.
So for the past 20 years, women have been going to get this information from other women. And we
Yeah, of
all
all
know
people.
no woman can raise a man. So now you want to ask me, why are men weak? And then what does that say about the masculine moms that been raising these men for the past 50 years?
That is
You know
a
what I mean?
fact. It goes to damn, I forgot my point. But sheesh. My bad. But yeah, they well the way all right, here we go. That man that's been in that house for the last 20 years, yeah, he's been there. But he does like most of them don't got that ambition, and they happy with the woman and her Section 8 and her welfare. He'll jump and get some food stamps, and they happy with that kind of yeah. We living until that woman get tired of just food stamp. Like yo, you got to get up and do something. Now it's oh, what's he acting surprised like he ain't know he's supposed to be on his purpose in the first place. Now he's shocked. Now he on the street. Now he crying. These broads ain't nothing. It's like, bro, you set yourself up. You got content with food stamps. You got content with sitting at home every day because everything you didn't have to go out and get no rent money. You ain't got to get no electricity money. So you got complacent, and that is exactly what it is. Weak. It's very weak. It's spineless, and it's sucker shit. Pardon my French.
It's facts. So I got a message to the dads, because another thing we could talk about, this stepdaddy season. Again, we already know these step dummies is in them cribs just providing and babysitting, in-home babysitting fees for the women. You know what I mean? Because you guys ain't allowed to discipline her kid. So stop the cap. Stop the motherfucking cap. So this is why a lot of boys who got a stepdaddy is still raised to be a bitch, because you stepdaddies can't discipline her kid. Guys, I never touched on this particular piece of content, but it fits. It so fits for today. And this is what I mean, right? All the people that had a problem with this video right here is the problem. It's part of the problem. Exactly. You pop them on their ass. You pop them on their ass. You see, we need more of this because there's fathers in these cribs. We know we ain't gonna run with that old talking point because the man left the house. Nah, that's a motherfucking stop the motherfucking cap. Stop the motherfucking cap. Fathers is in these homes, bro. But
Definitely
not a lot
are.
of them is doing this. Not a lot of them is allowed to do this without having the mother jump in her feelings and try to baby the situation.
Right. Therefore, the
Watch
child
that again,
learns
Jackie.
nothing.
And give me your thoughts on this, bro.
Yeah, bro. I actually had seen this before, and I'm with the homie in the red, man. I'm with the homie all day. She kind of lucky it wasn't me, because it would have been harder, like, and it would have been focused, not just no, hey, nah. I mean, he put something on it, but yeah, I'm not even. I don't even hit my. I can't even hit my daughter, but for that, I will make an exception. Definitely, if she was that age doing that.
That's fact. Now, how many of you stepdads got authority to see the little girl doing that and you pop the little girl? Because y'all in them cribs, y'all playing let's pretend with the women, right? How many of you stepdads got a problem with this video?
And don't sit here and lie, because most men with daughters do not put their hands on them, and it is very hard for us to do so. So don't try to hit nobody with no game.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you why. Most men with daughters either end their daughter life or getting alienated, so we can care less. But you, as the step dummy, you there now. You there. Because part of the reason why the biological father is not in the picture is because discipline. Now you let her tell you whatever she want to tell you. We already know that our women are designed to take a negative nigga, a positive nigga, I mean, and turn him into a negative nigga just because he says no. Just because he has boundaries and standards, they will paint you out to be a deadbeat. If you're not totally in agreement with what they attach their emotions to, because you know their emotions is always tied to something. So if you're not emotionally invested at what they feel they deserve, they need, without doing any work now, then you might as well kiss your days goodbye, bro.
That's a fact.
If you ain't giving these women nothing, you can't even provide discipline. That's the sad shit. If you ain't giving them something, you can't even provide discipline. So that means, as a man, right? Because part of our God-given ability, part of our God-given talent is being able to be the disciplinary figure in these kids' life. You see, the moms is the nurturer. She gonna lie to them. But part of our makeup is to tell them no. It's the hurt feelings. So it's a nice balance. Because you got moms painting a false reality, and then you got us reminding them that no, that don't work like that. This is why the kids that have active real mothers and active alpha fathers, they go off to be very good in life because they get that balance of discipline. Yes, dad, a discipline without a mother, that shit get excruciating. You need your mom there to blow some sort of smoke in your butt.
Yeah.
But now, if you only have your mom there blowing smoke in your butt, giving you delusional fairy tales, and you don't ever have that other half, the half that I tell y'all to go get from your dad, the other side of the story, if you don't have that other half, then you're going to be running around here unbalanced. And this is why we got so many men with whole tendencies and bitch-ass tendencies in them, because they were raised by one feminine energy.
Right.
So when they ask why men are weak, that's why men are weak.
Some of these mothers will. I mean, they think it's in your best interest, and it's really not at all. It's not preparing you for life. That's why with me, that's why so many 20-something-year-olds still on the couch at home. Is like they failed to, as the movie went, they failed to launch. Because mama, it's okay. You can always stay here. Nah, you need that pop trying to, teach you reality. You can't live here, man. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Misery loves company, and it's the cousin to poverty. These mothers failed at motherhood, and now they need company. So that's what they do. They had these kids so that these kids can end up keeping them company in a miserable life. Then they go off and die. Did you see the video where the girl, she forced, her mother made her have all of these babies, and then she died?
Wow.
And now sis thinks she gonna get one of us, and she got 2 big hair boys, and now she talking about she not giving away the cooch until she get married. Now she wakes up after she let her mother live her life.
Right.
Wow. Amazing. You can't make this shit up, bro. Then we had the other girl from New York, the 2 sisters from New York the other day. One of them talking about how, because I live with my mother, and if you want to get with me, you're going to have to position me and my mother. So do you see the pattern? How many kids we got dragging their mother out of this curse that their mother was supposed to have them, protect them, keep them up out of?
Right.
And then we sit there and point fingers way in the other community at them kids who ain't doing it like this. Their parent is actually getting them a head start in life.
Right.
But they get mad when I tell them something about their fuck ass mother, though. They get mad. They need it. He talking about my mother again. He's talking about my mother.
It's like, hey, that's why I purposely, when I speak, I don't say to those, if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't care if it don't apply. I don't care. If it don't apply to you, don't get mad at me. You know what I'm talking about. And if you get mad, then oh well, get grouped in with the rest of it. I don't care. I'm not separating nothing or nobody because it's not enough to separate to me. Because for me, it's still 95% ain't-ish out of 100, which means with that little 5% is not a lot. It's not a lot, and I'm not giving y'all more than 5% ever. 5%.
That's a fact. Jackie when I was trying to give y'all 20%, Jackie was telling me now it's 5%, Mr. Goodbread.
5%.
Yo, but he has a point. And this is where they get that ruly and wild behavior from, guys. Now watch how identical that altercation with police with them 2 little girls. Watch how identical that was with the big girl.
No, it's not okay. We're going to get enough of them saying it's okay to keep saying something to us or doing something to us without it being okay.
She's just went ballistic. I'm just going to kick her out of here.
And you see what she's saying? You think she's going to sit here and lie? You think she's going to lie? And don't touch me because you ain't got no.
You got to learn how to carry yourself in these places, bro. In these places, these professional places of business, you can't be bringing the nigga shit in these places, bro. Then you see the kids. She got her kids with her. Wow, she act crazy like this. These 2 little girls could easily be those 2 little girls that we just saw getting arrested because they didn't have discipline and they didn't have no structure in their life, guys. The truth with proof, baby. T.O.
One more word out of you, and I'm going to take you to jail.
And guess what? I'm recording you. I'm recording you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm going to take you to jail.
Let's go.
Just go.
On March 29, 2023, officers in Ohio received a call from Embassy Suites hotel staff to assist with removing a guest. The guest was upset and seen yelling about teenagers filming her kids without her permission.
Calls earlier for noise. She's just went ballistic. I'm just going to kick her out of here. They're at 214 down there. I'm sure you'll hear their mouth when you get down there.
Johnson, why are you naked? Because my t-shirt sucks. Look at Gibson.
Behavior.
He's wearing a true classic tee.
Identical.
We've tried everything.
The parent had previously been an employee of the hotel.
She used to work here. We know. She will not shut up. These kids out here. The one kid was.
How stupid is that?
Looked up her bag.
The kids were running around. All
you fuck up your whole bag. But remember, I told y'all guys. Remember the formation pattern in these women. This is the third mating pattern. The one that the more D you give her, the less caring of the bag and more controlling of the nigga. That's this. How you fumble the bag like that?
Wow.
Down here confronts them. So we just want them out of here.
All right. Can you go let them know and then we'll stand with you?
I told them you were on your way.
Well, yeah, we've got to be the ones that catch and kick them out. They're just going to stand behind us.
Oh, yeah, we're just keeping the peace.
Yeah, they can't evict without.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct.
That ain't like the old days.
The times have changed.
Yeah. The old days, we just managed, you know, we get there. I gave her every chance to just shut her mouth. You know, alcohol's playing a bit part.
He said, we gave her every chance to shut her mouth.
Shut her mouth.
Brother, they don't, man, them motherfuckers don't stop. You heard him,
Nope.
Jackie?
Yeah, and then they threw the alcohol in there. You tell alcohol planner. Now you a loud drunk. So it's just all bad for you now, Sean. And you're going to jail. Yo, Gio, what's up, bro?
And it's all yeah. Try to do everything we could. Like I said, she used to work here.
You only get well, she should know.
Yeah, she knows better. Yeah.
Look at that. That doesn't look like money.
She's going to tell you, he was raping my child. She's only 1 year old. I said, well, he can take whatever he wants. There's no law against that. You smell that?
Yeah, I do. Oh, something. It smells like a skunk.
What's this country coming to? You know?
It's everywhere now.
Yeah. They walk through the lobby. They said, I asked him before, you got a pet skunk or something? Hey, Jerry.
No, I ain't disrespectful. I respect this. They was gonna kick them kids out for running around playing any damn way. I've been here. I'm right here before. I know how that shit goes. I ain't stupid. Yeah, damn fool think I ain't stupid. Motherfucker.
You're fine.
I got my own money. We gonna get hungry. I slap the shit out of everybody in this motherfucker.
Oh, you just wild.
This
Disorderly conduct. Threatening, menacing.
She went out that way. I don't know if she went outside or not.
I ain't even sure come down this way.
No, she went out I think she might have went down the stairs and went outside that way.
Oh my God. I don't want to bring the kids out. Someone will get Jackie's on phone.
Do you want to go pull the car up?
We didn't have no car.
Oh. Okay.
We got dropped off here.
I got you.
Sis, where is your part at, yo? She got a full-blown hair hat on, bro. Ain't even no part in there. Ain't no bang or no part. This shit just sitting up there. What is that?
You said a hoe hat?
What the fuck is that? It ain't got a part in that motherfucker, yo. It is, normally they got the part right down the middle of the part.
Right, to make it look kind of real.
Looking just as raggedy as all hell in this great place of this is a nice establishment.
Yo, that's why when we come in, we get treated like trash because of our predecessors, man. We go in with our hats on.
That's why they be looking at us all hard when we come through.
And we coming through to chill out. The most we might do is have a blunt in the room with a couple of shots, but we ain't trying. We know in a place like that, they calling the police before they even ask you what room you in.
And we know this. And we know this.
Been there.
You have a ride coming?
Everything was on her. So
you got a phone? You might want to call for a ride or try to figure something out.
Look, ain't no part, guys.
That's what I'm saying.
And the car I got is not going to be enough for everybody.
She's not being very cooperative right now or very reasonable.
Officers stayed in the hotel's lobby with the parent and other guests while they waited for transportation.
Everything. Here, I got your shoes. Come on, let's see.
Because I'm play about a lot of things, but I ain't gonna play about myself. Here. Yeah, I'm good. Here,
Nothing wrong with the big girl. What's that, yo? Look how she just carry herself. Look how she just walk out there. She ain't got no shoes on. Stomach overlapping.
I'm just sitting there like, yo.
And you got kids. You represent kids.
Yeah, she talking about she don't play about her folks. Man, listen, you are a joke of the day.
And then your kids is
You are
looking at you.
wild. All right, and they think this is okay.
20 when them grown ass men was recording these little ass kids. Oh, do you? Nah, I do too. Because we all gonna make a joke about this shit. We all gonna make fun. We all gonna laugh about it.
That's a lack of self-discipline, guys.
No, it's not okay.
Anybody that lacks self-discipline ain't got the right to discipline anybody. So again, this is why the lack of discipline is causing our society to go to shit. Because these people don't even have self-discipline. And if you can't discipline self, how the fuck you gonna discipline some kids? Why a kid even gotta listen to you if you can't discipline yourself? Half the time y'all ladies run around here wondering why your kid never listen to you, other than the fact they probably can't hear you. They just don't want to because they know you full of shit.
We gonna get enough of them saying it's okay to keep saying something to us or doing something to us without it being okay. We're not gonna keep letting them dictate our life, stopping our life, doing what, oh, they're not gonna kill us because it's in the broad daylight, oh, it's on camera.
What is she even talking about?
I don't even know. She's saying somebody's recording her.
I do. When them kids came to me and said what the f they said, I feel some type of way.
All right, calm down. That's your comrade.
It's not okay. Yeah.
They don't see me yelling.
They know exactly what
He don't see me yelling. He don't see me yelling.
I don't care, but I do.
I just said I care.
So when them kids came to me and said what they said, and they all saying right here like they don't give a f.
Coco.
No.
Who did it? Only thing you gotta just say, tell the council who did it, and then only thing was
what? Toya, I work here. I know what the f they gonna say.
She want to walk away from her, but that's her friend.
Explain to them what the f happened. Do you think he cares? Oh, he was.
This is why you got to make sure when you go out with these people of yours, you know, because I'm the op. You got to make sure when you go out with your ops, you got to have your own money. You know what I mean? Because this is a situation where she's dependent on this other dumb bitch who, because she worked here before, she paid your stay, she got your way here, but you got to have some money to get out of there. Because right about now, you want to leave, but you can't leave because you're dependent on this dummy. And this dummy finna go to jail. She finna get you locked up too.
No, I know what the kids did. I know what happened. It was cool. It was cool. You can't be cool with no man like that.
I'm not saying I'm cool. The only thing I'm saying is I feel what you're saying. I'm trying to feel you, but I can't feel you right now.
And she's telling her, like, I get what you're saying, but sis, you're bugging, you're tripping.
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go.
She going about it real wrong. Ain't them people there already? Like they already looking at her?
They're already. They recording for their own purposes. This is the body cam, sis. So you seeing ghosts. You seeing ghosts.
She just put the nails in her own coffin.
I can't. Because right now I'm not worried at these kids.
Am I sorry for telling him I'm sorry? Why am I explaining to him why I'm sorry? Because these kids explaining to me what the f he said to him.
No.
I mean, get the f out of here. I got my own money, just like they got their own bread to figure out what they own here. And I before I sit there.
Damn kids, yo.
3, 4. What's that? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You think she gonna sit here and lie? You think she gonna lie?
No masculinity though. You keep this. No men in sight. The little boy got all this feminine energy, all this crazy shit. The little boy sucking it in.
No, it's about time we start stepping up for our damn self. Them too. Racist ass motherfuckers. And if I feel like I've been racially profiled, I got every
now she's being racially profiled, bro. She's being racially profiled. She's standing in the middle of a lobby, acting like a nigger. All of the stereotype, but she's being racially profiled, guys. You can't make this shit up, man.
Okay,
that's a
this
shake
is
your
what
head
we're doing
moment.
here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the
Don't
fucking
go
race
there.
card right now.
Say something. So if I asked them politely to stop recording these 10-year-old kids running around, I would get them under control. And they thought it was okay to keep recording them and talking about them and saying this, black, that. It was cool. But when I asked them to stop, everything wasn't cool. But when I said something, nothing was cool. When I said stop recording these kids, when I even came down here and said, can y'all tell them to stop recording these kids? They are kids. They are under the age of 18. You think they care? They didn't care. They didn't say, oh, hey, can y'all stop recording them? They're kids. They're going to do what kids do. Nothing. I asked them to stop recording them. They're kids. I will get them under control. I will get them to stop.
No, you can't ask them that. And I'm recording them too, because if they fall down and hurt themselves, you're not suing me, bitch. You're not suing my building, sis. When you have unruly kids and you're around me, I'm pulling my camera out too. Because if they trip over my foot or if they run into my fist, I need that on camera.
You ain't lying, bro. And peep this, people. Know your laws, man, please. Because if you are in a public place and I'm in a public place and I pull out my phone and I want to make a movie starring you, as long as you're in that public place, I can do it. Anybody can do whatever you want. You know why? It's called freedom of press. You have freedom of press. You can be a fake journalist all you want in a public place. So all that, get the camera off, put a mask on. Put a damn mask on.
Yo. And yo, we've been bringing pieces of content over to the school, Uncle Jackie, based on what you're talking about too, where the dude has been showing he been audited. It's called like
I'm about to say they call auditors. I know about, bro. That's what I go along, and I watch them do it in different states, so I learn what they do in different states. That's why I was making a point of how can you be in a state or a city and not know your basic laws, and you a weed smoker. Like, just for that, you don't know that you can carry a 3.5 and they just gonna give you a ticket. You don't have to act like it's a felony because it's not. It's like people be bugging.
And this is child abuse. This is mental child abuse, bro. They don't talk about that.
Negligence.
They don't talk about the mental abuse that they inflict on these children, bro. These kids should be chilling right now, watching TV, laying down, relaxing their bones, reading a book, but they sitting here. They sitting here sucking in all this toxicity and this stupid shit. Foolishness.
They didn't care about that. They were still doing what they wanted to do with these kids.
Enrique Iglesias, Ricky Martin, Pitbull, 3 global superstars in a once-in-a-lifetime.
But I asked them, can y'all stop recording them? They kids. They gonna do what they do. They kids. No, they didn't care. They thought it was funny. They thought it was a joke because they was black kids. And that's not funny for us to be in a place we paid our money in for them to think it was okay. They black kids. That's not fair.
But you're making it about color, ma'am. And I'm sure if the little white kids was running around there, they'd do the same thing. But guess what, ma'am? You can't produce a video with little white kids running in that thing. So why are you talking about it? See what I mean? It's that look over there shit. Look over there.
Right.
Look over there.
They're going to go to the...
over there, bitch. We going to look right at your fat ass stomach and your pointy ass nipples, yo. She getting all excited and shit. Nipples poking.
To them, how y'all think they felt as kids to get racially profiled at the age of 9 and younger? Because some people want to record them when I said, I got them. They'll stop running around. When they stop running around, you think them white people care about them? No, they didn't. How y'all think they feel?
Sis, you stalling. Take your ass to the shelter, bro. And stop playing, bro. And stop using up the heat, miss. You stolen.
you
Go
know
to the
what?
shelter, bro. Go and stop playing,
Wait,
bro.
they probably put her in there, bro. Cause I learned that out when you in other states, they put you up in shelter in hotels and pay for it until they find something. She probably just fucked her whole shit up. She probably just messed her whole shit up.
And
Now
you're
she gonna
right.
probably have to
You're
go to
right.
one
They
of them
are doing
rinky
that
dink
now.
shit.
They are doing that now here in New York. They got they from the shelter, they get them the little hotel apartments for those who
Yeah.
don't qualify for a room.
People with jobs. Usually it's people with jobs or whatever. And then they got that little program, whatever it is to help them out. And she probably just upped her shit up. Now she going to like one of the C program, D program, one of the whack ones.
Right, where she got to sit in the cot, where it's like jail, where you got a
Yeah,
cot.
basically.
She a fool. She a fool, bro.
She dumb.
Huh? It's not funny, right? It's nothing as a joke. Because they're kids. They're going to do what kids want to do. Because they're kids.
Good point, B. BT, good point.
I know how I feel. Because I ain't never run no kids or run away from doing kid stuff. They're kids. But when they come to you and tell you a white man that says something to their face about them being black.
And that's who taught you niggers how to hate white people. So don't miss me with that bullshit. That's who taught you niggers along with church. Because if she was a church-going woman, they taught her that shit. You know what I mean? Listen, I tell y'all this all of the time. Your first oppressor is your mother. The one who taught you all the foolishness, who taught you all the hate. Now, your job is to get rid of that. That's your responsibility. 50% circumstance, 50% acceptance of the circumstance is your results in how you're living right now. Message.
Right.
Message.
Check, please.
Remember, we're not responsible for the start date and the end date. But that dash in the middle, that's on us. They love you, though. Your mother love you. She love you.
Right.
That's not no kid joke. And it's not funny. How y'all think it hurt their feelings? When white kids running around here saying, oh, they black kids. And oh, this and that. That hurt their feelings when they gotta come to us and tell us we can't even do nothing.
Maximum victim mentality. This is max victim mentality. And guess what? It's sad because this was taught to her. And the cycle repeats. The generational curse repeats.
Wait, her people's done left, didn't she?
Her people broke out. Her people dipped on her.
Yeah, she did the right thing. She did the right thing because that's just, she doing too much. She doing way too
now
much.
you gonna give, you set up in government zaddy shit and white man shit. It was all good just a week ago, but you do something wrong, they check you, and now the white people is doing something to you. This shit is the hypocrisy, yo. This is on another, but this is the shit. Discipline. This is why you got niggas on social media so bitchy. We have a grown conversation. Here they come jumping in the conversation with their feelings. We say something about the mothers. Here they go. But my mother was good. My mom's no discipline, bro. Niggas can't sit there and fathom any new information, especially truth.
Right.
They lack discipline because this is who disciplined them. This is who raised them.
Can't do nothing. Y'all can't do nothing at all. No. Then I'm gonna tell y'all what they did as kids, and I'm not gonna reward no kids because I'm a grown ass adult. So when them kids said some of these kids, y'all think they came and said on us? They feel very disrespected because it hurt their feelings. But it's never gonna hurt y'all. It's a problem. I'm gonna show them what the
I hope Shorty left for. If she come back with a car.
I ain't got time to do this racist ass shit.
No, Shorty ain't leave. Shorty just sat down.
And these racist ass
Oh
Shorty
man.
right here. She ain't she sat down.
They think it's funny because the white
Just
man
sat down like one of the
and the white
kids.
man that said something to me
Oh, okay, I see.
while I wasn't pregnant.
Yeah, I see.
It's funny.
Damn,
Mama,
man.
before I get.
She can't leave, Jackie. You know, this one got the money. This one got the rings.
Yeah, got everything.
Shorty in the middle of nowhere. She don't know where the fuck she at. All she knows I'm with her. And that's sad.
And don't touch me, because you ain't got no reason.
Oh, Lord. As soon as you say that.
I'm recording.
Don't make this worse.
Don't touch me.
Don't make this bad. Look at the sun over there. Now look at
Right
what
now.
the sun
Right now.
right now.
Don't touch me.
I'm telling you.
Oh, and I'm recording you.
That's
So
fine.
let's
I'm trying to escort you
go.
out of the building.
Let's go. And you ain't got no right to touch me. So leave
Let's
me
go.
alone.
Get your stuff.
Let's go.
Get your stuff and go.
And guess
Get
what?
your stuff.
He's not even touching you, though. He's not touching you. Just go.
Oh, since I called my mama, it's a problem.
I will take you to.
You called your mama?
What is your mama going to do to help?
Did she get the fuck out of here? Did she say she called her mama?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I got to hear that shit for myself.
Wow. She's new. She's a new one.
Let's go, and you ain't got no right to touch me, so leave
Let's
me
go.
alone.
Get your stuff.
Let's go.
Get your stuff and go.
And guess
Get
what?
your stuff. Get your stuff and
He
go.
can trespass
Since I
you.
called my mama, it's a problem.
I will take you to jail.
Okay.
So get your stuff and
He
get
can
out of here.
trespass you, love. He can trespass you.
Okay, I'm becoming a lawyer.
That's fine. Out the door.
No, I ain't
Out the
got
door.
no, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I asked you not to touch me.
You're under
I
arrest.
said, no,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
No,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
resisting
already
arrest.
at the door. I'm already at the door.
Too late.
No,
Too
I'm
late.
not. No,
Too
you're
late.
not.
Now she gonna try to play dumb too.
Now you already at the door.
Man, she deserved it.
Yep.
Ears stick out to get away from your face. Well, your mama is
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her, my mother, so treat her right, treat her right. Emmy for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that she felt when I was born. Always for the oven with its burning heat, where she stood making sure I had something to eat. T is for the time that she stayed up nights and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right. H is for the hard-earned money she spent to keep clothes on my back and try to pay the rent. E is every wrinkle I put on her face and every worry that I caused when I stayed out late.
Mr. T does it every time, boy.
Touch me.
No.
Don't touch me. I asked you not to touch me.
You're under
I
arrest.
said, no,
You're
I'm
under
not.
arrest.
No,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
resisting
already at the door. I'm already at the door.
Too late.
No, I'm not.
Too late. Yes, ma'am.
Give my phone.
I thought it was a video game mission.
No. Get
Yes,
off of me.
yes,
I
yes.
asked you to get off of me. No, I asked you to get off of me. No.
Stop.
I was already at
That's
the
like
door.
the two little girls, right?
Get the off of me.
Now they
So
gonna
what is
start
ClickUp?
crying.
ClickUp is an all-in-one
Yeah, the kids in the
productivity
background
software where
screaming
you
and
can
shit.
manage everything and
They're gonna be
anything
crying
related
soon.
to your
Trauma.
work,
This is
your
all trauma
documents.
calls.
Careful, Keon.
Yeah. React to that shit.
Come on.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh boy, 32. We got one.
That was too
Go
long.
sleep off that alcohol.
Too long for you.
And now the kids is gonna take this in as a bad thing. They're gonna think now they're gonna hate cops. They're gonna grow up to hate cops when cops was doing their job, and that's how they teach them how to be unruly and undisciplined. You see the two girls. See the two girls right before this one, guys. You see the tie-in. You see how it connect. They're not teaching discipline because they not disciplined. Something wrong with these women, guys. I tell y'all that. I told y'all that before. I said 95% of us that's operating on social media, we were raised by a woman that needed therapy, bro. Remember I told you that? I said all our moms needed therapy, and she raised us. All our moms raised us with her crazy ass, bro. Think about it. Think about it. So a lot of us, we were abused because, and let me tell you something about discipline, guys. Hold on. Let's teach. When it comes down to discipline, guys, it's a mental discipline and you got physical discipline, right? If you're not right up here, if you're not mentally right, then you're not going to be able to perform physically. And that's with everything, guys. Remember, you win the battle here first, then you can take off. With your favorite athletes, with your favorite entertainers, they win the battle here, and then they physical take into play. Then they talent take into play, guys. So it's the same thing with disciplining and raising children. It's important that you get this here right. That's why a lot of women running around here talking about, I'll kill for my kid, I'll die for my kid. How about you live for your kid, sis? But in order to live for your kid, you got to get this here right, right? If you get this here right, then you will know that you ain't never got to spank your kid. Trust me, I got this shit here right before I started having kids. And I never had to put a hand on my kids. Because mentally, the game is to mentally manipulate your child. You manipulate your child into doing whatever it is you need them to do, all right? And you need them to do the right thing. But in order for you to know that, you got to have your mind right. Because if you go in there and you call yourself disciplining them physically with a fucked up mental, that's abuse. And that's the difference between abuse and discipline. Half y'all niggas can't parent because y'all niggas is not mentally capable of not abusing that child. A lot of y'all niggas parent off of emotions and feelings because that's how you live. You live off of emotions and feelings. Clearly, y'all saw just now how the mother ain't have no behavior, have no discipline, no good behaviors. So all she can teach is bullshit. So now when them kids go out to real life and real life hit them, whether they meet a good mate or bad mate, all they gonna know is how to pull out the bad in a person because that's all they got, and they inner. Remember, it's about inner, your inner self, your inner mind. What you entertain is what you are attracted to, and a lot of y'all gotta switch what you wanted, what you entertain. That's what it come down to. That's a message, guys. Salute, man. What's good? We in the building today. We teaching today. Y'all know I've been doing some bullshit right? I've been doing celebrity gossip and shit, so I ain't really been teaching Uncle Jackie. I've been getting away with murder. I ain't been giving them the work, you know what I mean? The new information, because they on rinse and repeat, Uncle Jackie. They go to these clown nigga network channels where they talk about the same shit, modern woman, and they don't tell them why the modern woman act like that or what caused her to do that. You know what I mean? We breaks it down in the righteous fear, yo.
Basically. Get on the goddamn bus.
They miss you too, Uncle Jackie. I see Uncle Jackie getting popped like crazy in the motherfucking chat. They miss your ass, Uncle
Yo,
Jackie.
what's good, y'all? What's good? My fault, y'all. My fault, man. I thought I was having more technical difficulty. I seen and I wanted to shout people out, but I'm sitting here making sure that I'm straight. But what's good, y'all? What's going on, everybody? Stilo, I mean, what's good?
That's a fact, guys. So we're going to go on and finish this out, but we still got another class. It's double period today, guys. So we're going to go finish this out, and then we're going to go shoot on. Where we at right now? I think we at the Goodbread show. Where we at right now, guys? I think we at the Mr.Goodbread show. We're going to shoot on upstairs, y'all, to the Brutally Honest and finish it up. We talk about discipline today, guys. We talking about discipline and how to discipline and why society's so entitled, guys. I got more content. I got more stories, man. I got more content. I got more stories, guys. Salute, my God. Beast mode, my God. Salute, my God. Man, we lit tonight, man. The contractor, we in the house. We in the house.
Yo,
We in the house.
what's good, y'all? What's good? New and old, what's good in the chat, man? The faithful. There you go. What's good to the faithful?
The faithful. Not everybody gonna be able to stay. Everybody don't want the truth every day, all day. And I come with the truth every day, all day. I don't give a fuck who feelings get hurt. I'm pro truth.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Pardon my
Come on over here.
French.
Come on, Phil. Come on. Come here.
I'm trying to see where they at. What city is that?
It's love. Hey, let's see him get this big bitch in the car now. Get this big ass bitch.
You almost made it. You almost made it. Have a seat in my big car.
Nah, come on, let's go. Call my lawyer.
No, with me tomorrow.
We're the challenge.
Have a seat.
Call my lawyer.
Throw in there head first. Fuck it. Throw in there head first. Y'all do it.
Call my lawyer. I got every right to a lawyer.
You know what's crazy, son? Because even with the webcam, right? Because you know the body cam is the reason why they so polite and why they so gentle with the black bitch. But even with the body cam, they not gentle with us black men. They'd have been threw us in their head first.
Slam the door on your leg
first, bro. No socks on, barefoot, no pants.
Right.
They be
Raw.
lenient with them, yo.
Right. It ain't even
another one. They was talking about R. Kelly and shit. Like, yo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they let the mom start a conversation about R. Kelly, bro. Then there was one where they was petting the dog. Yo, son, on Rumble, I did one. They came in there playing. They was petting the dog, playing with the dog. While Shorty was in handcuffs, she bust off. She licked off at him, bro. Y'all got to go check that one out on Rumble, yo. They was playing with her on the body cam, bro.
Wow.
You better start playing.
Yeah.
So call my lawyer. You're pushing me, and they recorded you. So call my lawyer.
Sit back.
No, you don't have no right. So what's
you don't
your?
even know you don't get no call till you get to the station.
Nah, you didn't state that. You didn't state that when you arrested me. So I advise you to unarrest me. I advise you to unarrest me because you don't have no reason.
If you don't stop.
He didn't even say, hey, you're under arrest for. Nah, it's not none of that.
They don't have to, man. Watching them fucking movies.
They about tired of you. They're about tired of you.
Okay, L, what's good, bro?
Coco, you didn't need to do this tonight. You didn't need to. Not in front of your.
You are arresting me because I put my foot out and I told y'all the truth.
Yeah, we gave you way too many.
Y'all arrested me for what reason?
Way too many.
Because you were using profanity in a public. You were inside the lobby. You were all over.
I was already outside the building.
Too late. Too late.
No, it's not
too late.
Because my feet was already out the building. So play the recording.
As the fastest growing independent online wholesale auction in the nation, we are changing everything.
I got the record. It's all on my body camera. No, you can't tell me what to do. Lord have mercy.
You arrested me with no charge.
I just told you.
No, you didn't. You were trying to tell me that after the fact you put me in handcuffs. You were supposed to tell me that the fact you were putting me in handcuffs, and I think you forgot that. As a police. So tell me my rights.
No, she don't.
Right to remain silent.
No. You were supposed to tell me that when you arrested me. So I think you might want to let me go.
Okay. I'm going to not do that.
Don't go like that.
You should. Don't worry about it.
Looks like you got 3 warrants for your arrest.
Oh.
After placing the suspect in the patrol car, officers discovered the suspect had active warrants from a previous incident.
And you should have known.
Got some more charges on you.
Nah, I can't because I haven't drove no car. So.
Well.
Oh, they don't want to tell me what I'm arrested for. They didn't arrest me for anything. They didn't say, oh, man, hold your hands behind your head because you arrested for this. They didn't say none of that. So I just really
went on U.S. too.
Well, even better.
Okay.
I tried.
I know you did.
I mean,
I do really appreciate that. Okay.
And like I told her,
it happens. You get intoxicated and you get elevated emotion.
But like I was trying to tell her, like, hey, you got kids right here.
Right.
And I'm as the manager was trying to tell her to calm down, I'm trying to tell her to calm down too. Like, you got kids in here. And,
exactly.
Like, you is intoxicated. Like, just try to lay down and go to sleep.
That's what it's hard to do with people when they get intoxicated.
That's me. That's what I used to do.
Right.
When I was young.
Yeah.
But she has a baby.
I know, it terrifies these poor kids.
So now they don't see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
But you guys got a ride on
Yeah,
there?
I called her.
Okay,
So she's getting her stuff.
Everybody calling their
Come and get
moms.
us
It's
and
like
everything.
they
So
attached
thank
the
you so much,
to
sir.
their moms. And their moms is not God. Oh man.
Thank you so much. Okay, if you guys need anything, just give us a call.
People indulging in grown-up activities.
Yoko, here's the deal. We had to wrestle with you to get the handcuffs on. That's a resisting charge. Can I say something without you interjecting for a minute? I am taking you to jail.
So what's your name?
Disorderly conduct, and you got 3 or 4 warrants for your arrest.
Yeah, I'm going to jail. So.
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's a bad picture.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct.
They ain't even do the resisting arrest.
Nasty work, yo. Nasty work. So, guys, we getting ready to, matter of fact, we getting ready to wrap it up here at the Brutally Honest. If you at the Brutally Honest, we getting out of here. And I put the link in for the Mr. Goodbread show. We finna go downstairs to the Mr. Goodbread show. So click that link and I'll meet y'all downstairs. All right, y'all, so we can continue this conversation. Man, yo. It's crazy though.
Yeah, that was
crazy, man.
they don't understand, like they bugging, like emotions is what oh man. They gonna get it soon. They definitely gonna get it soon. Not today, but one day. Come on, yo.
No, don't go nowhere though, Uncle Jackie. Don't go nowhere. We ain't gotta go nowhere. We lit. We back. Word. We gonna chill. Now we gonna get into my sister from across the street. My sister from across the street wanna chime into this convo, you know what I mean? I couldn't go without our main sister Love for this one. The Love been in the beach twice. The Love been in the beach. The Love been the meat off your bone and shit. You know what I mean? So we gonna go with our sister Candace on this one. I like her ideology when it come to this. All right, guys. So shit, everybody stayed put. Shit, we still lit. So we lit. Let's jump right on into that shit. And we got some this shit was crazy, man, when I saw this shit. Like, damn, this shit was disturbing too. This some disturbing shit too. But niggas gotta raise their kids, bro. If you don't raise your kids, the streets will raise the kid for you, bro. And you ain't gonna like that. You gonna be GoFundMe me. GoFundMe.
Right.
Question of the day today: do children need to be spanked? Look around, see the way people are behaving. You're on social media. What is going on? Maybe it's people are not getting spanked anymore. Plus, later on in the show, we're going to discuss Maren Morris. She's the country singer, or was the country singer, announced that she is leaving country music, and you probably don't care, and neither do I. We'll talk about it anyways. All that and more today coming up on Candace Owens. It's a very controversial topic, even amongst conservatives, about whether or not children should be spanked. Here's what I will say. I don't really have the answer here. I did a little poll here. I asked 15 people that I work with, were you spanked when you were a kid? And everyone answered yes, they were spanked. I would say these are relatively good employees that we have here at the Daily Wire. They seem to have their heads on straight. I was definitely spanked, in case you were wondering. I was very spanked. I had the kind of mom that would throw a shoe at you and then...
Oh, kid, is that me too, man? Me too. I was very spanked. What about you, Uncle Jackie?
Man, I used to get told the fuck up, pause.
Very spanked.
Fire. They seem to have their heads on straight. I was definitely spanked, in case you were wondering. I was very spanked. I had the kind of mom that would throw a shoe at you and then make you bring the shoe back to her if she missed. And then you kind of had to dodge the shoe as you were trying to give it back to her. You were scared because you could throw it any time and you're trying to sprint away from her. I mean, me and my sisters my brother were definitely spanked. And some people, depending on whether you lean left or right, would say that I turned out pretty okay. I think discipline works. There's no question that within my household, I believe in discipline. And I'm always shocked when I come across these people and they are applying for a babysitting job and they want to know whether or not it's okay for them to tell our kids no. Like, of course, you can tell our children no. And also, my son does this, he should go into timeout. So discipline is a big thing in our household, but I will admit that I have not spanked my children. They seem a little too young. And also, I think personally that I can control my children psychologically. You know, when I tell my son that you're going to go to timeout, he instantly seems very.
Exactly. But it takes a healed motherfucker to be able to do that. You see, it's just like in real life. You see, the most violent people are the dumbest people because they don't have nothing else to reach for. When they don't have no information, they get angry and then they start yelling and screaming and start acting all fucking ignorant because that's a lack of information. That's a lack of skill, guys. The same thing goes for parenting. It's the same template. A mother that ain't got shit for their kid is gonna pop them.
Yeah.
You ask the wrong fucking question, you getting popped.
Getting popped for wanting some chips.
You know what I mean?
Very upset, and timeouts have been extremely effective, is what I would say. When I put my son into timeout, he acts like I'm pouring acid on him. He absolutely hates it. He screams at the top of his lungs. And when I take him out of it, he's reformed. He's actually reformed. He doesn't do whatever it was that he was doing, and the threat of timeout seems to loom over him very heavily. My daughter, she's 1, she's way too young, but obviously when the time comes and she...
That's a fact, though. All I got to do is threaten my little man with football or that game. It's a wrap. Be that boy coming back extra like. Facts. Facts.
Really comprehends what she's doing. We intend to discipline her. What about spankings? What about actually hitting your children? As I said, even the conservative community is divided on this, but I can tell you we are not divided on is the fact that something has gone amiss in America. And I think that the people that come from a generation of when we were all getting spanked are really understanding that it's the lack of discipline within household that is leading to so many things that we are seeing today. We're going to cover a couple of stories that are such an example of this. First, an update. So some months ago, we covered the story.
All right, fair use. I had to edit this one for the use of YouTube. But let me throw this on right quick. I got to cover us real quick on Uncle Jackie because this is going to get crazy.
I know.
Story of Tanner Cook, a 21-year-old who runs the YouTube channel Classified Goons. And on this YouTube channel, what he essentially does is he harasses people. He harasses them to the point that, of course, they're going to want to hit him. And in one circumstance, things got very extreme. Alan Coley was a delivery man, 31 years old, and he was just doing his job, picking up food in a food court at a mall when Tanner Cook needed more content for his YouTube channel and began to harass him. I'm going to show you the video, and Alan Coley made the decision to shoot Tanner Cook. Take a look.
What?
Hey, did quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Now, I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. That's a big motherfucker with the white hat, boy. A nigga that size with a white hat come up on me like that, man, stop playing with me, bro. Straight up and down. Jackie, you can see right now, the nigga with the white hat. Hold on, let me unmute you because you had a little wind in the background. Brother with the white hat. He run, and it's two niggas. It's not only is it the one with the white hat, you got the dude right here.
I'd have been put my food down, like, what's going on? Like, you know, and I'm looking for something that's heavy to hit somebody with, because dude is kind of like towering over him. It's like, yo, what's this about? I don't even want to talk really, because why are you so close to me and I don't know you?
Right, but since when has this been okay for YouTube views? Let's see the consequences of this dumb shit. Let's see the consequences. Because remember, we got choices, decision, and consequences.
What?
Hey, Dick, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Hey, Dick, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, Dick, quit thinking about my
Get out of my business called house on. Stop.
Hey, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
And he
Gotta
told
be
him
clear,
stop, bro.
Tanner Cook.
I don't care. He should not be charged with anything, bro. Did
I
he
don't think
not
he
tell
is.
that man to stop, Uncle Jackie? Did the man not follow him?
He definitely did. That's called harassment.
That big ass nigga come fucking walking behind me, bro.
He ain't lucky because it happened.
Cook is not a small guy. I don't know what I would think if this individual came up to me if I told him to stop 3 times. So you can see when you watch this video, there's actually 3 men, if you think about it, that are confronting him. You've got one person that's recording. You've got Tanner Cook that is being the aggressor here. And you've got, I guess, his sidekick next to him. It's always very easy when we're on the show, we always talk about this, to say what you would have done in that circumstance, but you don't know what you would have done in that circumstance because it's all happening in the moment. Now, I know that if I was being aggressive with an individual, I would have instantly thought this is a crazy person and they're going to harm me because I see these videos every single day. People that don't think quickly and don't try to defend themselves sometimes end up dead in a blink of an eye because the person who's following you has completely lost their marbles and maybe they are going to shoot you. You don't know what he's doing here. When you hit somebody and you say stop and you say I'm going to call the cops and that does not at all deter them and they keep coming forward, you have to believe that they are obviously not of sound mind. You wouldn't think, oh, this is a harmless YouTube prank. Why would you think that? That would be bizarre to think that somebody has a YouTube channel and is filming you and is following you and is not stopping because they want some like.
Now I know we content creators and we know we got to sometimes push the envelope for the view, for the content. Be careful, bro. Make sure you're careful and safe about it, bro. Because ain't nobody playing with you for no attention, bro. The things you will do for attention, people ain't with it. You know what I mean? So just make sure you're safe out here with it.
Likes and some clicks. And so this individual, again, who was just doing his job, Alan Coley, who was trying to pick up some food so he could deliver to somebody else, made the decision to shoot him. And what ended up happening was this went to trial. And when I covered this initially, I said, I hope that the jury does not convict Alan Coley. Alan Coley did not have a history of a criminal history. He wasn't a person that had been in trouble in the past. He genuinely was just trying to do his job and obviously felt threatened by these 3 gentlemen. So what ended up happening was he shot him. Fortunately, and I'm saying fortunately, Tanner Cook survived the shooting. He spent several days in intensive care after the bullet pierced through his stomach and his liver. And the jury found, after listening to both sides, that Alan Coley was not guilty. He was acquitted of aggravated malicious wound.
Perfect, yo. He should not have been. Nothing should have happened to him, yo. What do you think? My bad. What do you think, Uncle Jack?
Oh no, that's perfectly right because it looks like menacing, and it depends on what state you're in, what city you're in, and if you feel like your life is in danger, you can protect yourself up to actually killing somebody if you have to, and you're gonna stand your ground basically. They have stand your ground here in Georgia. That's why I'm not playing with nobody, and I hope nobody plays with me because I'm going to take the too.
And another thing I want to highlight is this when I say it's not about color, it's about behavior and it's about character. This shit right here is worldwide, it's global. This entitlement. Who said you could just walk up to people and stalk them and do dumb shit like that, like, and not expect consequences, like?
And that's happening a lot. It's happening a whole lot. More and more people. It's gonna be more of this happening because you see the dudes. They got the ones walking up like, "Yo, you can't be here, homie. You can't. Oh, you want beef? You want beef?" And he's like, "I got beef noodles." That's what I'm talking about. Beef noodles. Like, come on, pause and all that. Like, come on with all that. That's not.
They putting their life on the line for attention, for views. It's crazy. Yo, we got the chosen one with the $10 super chat. Salute, my brother. You already know. Now, I don't know which one he want me to play. I don't know which one he want me to play. Chosen one, which you want me to play? Chosen one, which one you want to see? Which one you want to see? Chosen one, you put it in the chat. You put it in the chat so I can play it. You know what I mean? Which one we gonna play? You know what I mean? I'll give you a few seconds. You might be driving or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll pick for you then. I'll pick. You know what I mean? I'll pick. We ain't gonna slow it up. We ain't gonna slow the show up. Cause we Urshins.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we Urshers. We Urshers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
Man, I figured that too. I figured my dude was on his purpose. Salute. And thanks again and much appreciation for supporting the channel, man. You know we're going to put that back into the community somehow, some way, somewhere. You know what we do. Let's get it. Man, yo. But I'm glad he was acquitted, man.
Wounding in the shooting of Tanner Cook, but he was found guilty on a lesser charge of shooting into an occupied dwelling. A judge will hear arguments to set aside this conviction at a hearing next month. His lawyer is appealing against it. If found guilty of this lesser firearms count, he will face up to 10 years in prison. Now, one of Coley's defense attorneys said that his client felt menaced by the 6'4" tall Cook during the confrontation, which obviously was designed to provoke a reaction.
What you said, Jackie?
Yeah, definitely menacing. Like I said, and that charge right there, he's not doing 10. If he do anything, it'll probably be he's not doing no time. Trust me.
Community service.
It might not even be that. It might be some suspended shit because when he felt the way he felt, and if it was justifiable for him to use his firearm, it's going to be justifiable to where he used it at. And the man was right on him. He didn't have to. The bullet didn't go anywhere. It was right there. It was close encounter. So he's not going anywhere. The bullet didn't even go through, dude.
Good luck.
Yeah, he going home. He might get a suspended 2 years. He's not doing 10. I guarantee he ain't doing 10 unless his lawyer's trash.
To draw viewers to his YouTube channel. However, the person who was representing Tanner Cook said, look, it was just a prank. He was obviously not going to harm him. Again, who would know in the moment? What I want to say about this, and I'm very, very happy that Alan Coley is not going to be convicted of aggravated malicious wounding in this circumstance. And I think that Tanner Cook, who is 21 years old, will learn a valuable lesson, is that whenever I see these sorts of videos, I wonder, who are the parents? Who are the parents? When you see a video of somebody in the mall filming somebody for a reaction, and by the way, his pranks on his YouTube channel are way worse than this. You know, he does things to Uber drivers. He actually tends to find blue-collar workers, because I guess...
And that's a great question, Candace. Where are the parents? Nobody be wanting to talk about that. I don't know why we let the parents stick their fat fingers in their pocket and talk about, I ain't raised him like that. He made their own decisions. Why? Who normalized that behavior, yo?
You know what they doing though? It's kind of like evolution. Like, you ever seen Impractical Jokers?
Nah.
They're doing practical jokes, but their jokes are really hard.
I seen
jokes. You know, they bother people. You might get agitated, but you know, you ain't gonna do nothing to them because they're not putting themselves in a position. Now, these dudes with the YouTube, in order to get that Impractical Jokers money, they got to try to get 1 million views. So now they going. This dude's walking up like, yo, what's up, fool? Who are you? Where you at? Like they really putting their lives on the line And he might not even get 10,000 views. You might not even get 10, man. Like, what are you doing, bro? You bugging.
He thinks it's funny to see if he can get them angry or get them excited or get them to react or get them to hit him as he continues to pursue a further reaction from them. And in this situation, he really sort of effed around and found out. Well, it's rare that we get to hear from the parents of these children. And I was astonished.
He said he fucked around and found out, y'all. He messed around and found out.
This situation, he really sort of effed around and found out. Well, it's rare that we get to hear from the parents of these children. And I was astonished as I was looking at the update to this case, and it seems that the father of Tanner Cook is very much on his side, believes that what his...
See what I mean? See what I mean about the punk-ass fathers in them cribs? That's beaten. The fathers has been beaten and buck broke to emasculation. So they have no choice but to go with the programming with the women. The woman is the queen of the house, the queen of the castle. They running off the women lead. So that's how this man would sit here and condone his son almost losing his life for a fucking YouTube channel or a YouTube prank. See what I mean? Can't make this shit up, bro. Uncle Jackie, so you heard that shit, bro? The dad said...
Yeah, he approved. He's on his son's side. He's stupid just like his son. He's bugging out. Next time it's going to be the morgue he's going to be going to and not the hospital.
White bread, yo, help your brothers. White bread, y'all better be helping y'all brothers. My white bread's not fucking with me heavy. Y'all come get this work from here, and y'all go put that work in y'all community and y'all area. Make sure ain't no punk ass white niggas running around here, bro. We don't play that. Come on now, come on. That's some bullshit.
His son is completely harmless. Thinks that God has bigger plans for him. Here is his dad on Fox News explaining why he was disappointed with the verdict in this circumstance. Take a listen.
Where's the line where it became a life-threatening situation where he had to use deadly force?
All right, you can already tell. This man's been compromised, bro. You could tell that this man is a drinker, bro. I could see it in his eyes that he hide the depression of being with this bitch and drinking, and he hide it in that. You can see it in his eyes. Then he got the European clothing on. He got that Euro look. So this man probably bent over backwards. He probably haven't had sex with the chick on top, him on top, that is, in a very long time, bro. So this is why he condones his son's foolishness. And this is who teaches the discipline. This is who's supposed to give the discipline in this household. But there is none.
I hope he tell him to go back out there.
Tell him to come to the hood. You get mad views in Harlem. Tell him to come to Harlem and get mad views. There's mad views in Harlem.
Go to Madison. Everybody gonna be watching.
Let's take a listen.
Where's the line where it became a life-threatening situation where he had to use deadly force? If you see that line that was crossed, then you can think like that. But if
bro, your son is a stranger. Your son counts as a stranger to people. So what? He has a YouTube channel and people know of his channel. That motherfucker that shot him did not know your son.
Exactly. I don't even know who he is.
No, I don't know who he is.
I would, if you watch the video, at no point do you go, oh, there's where it became a physical point where this guy had to defend himself. That never happened.
His father also went on to say this. He said, quote, they were making a video at the mall and trying to have fun with people. And this guy wasn't having fun. There was a phone that was around him and they were interviewing or talking to him and he didn't like it. And he pulled out this gun and shot my son. Jeremy emphasized that his family's faith in God will get them through this trying time. He said, quote, we need restoration, we need healing, and we need to come together.
Why do they run and try to use God, bro? Why do they try to use God, bro? God don't authorize what your son is doing. You know, God ain't make that. God ain't tell your son to go harassing people, sir. And what video did you fucking watch, bro? Can we watch the video? Clearly, he swiped your son. He told your son leave him, and your son proceeded to stalk him. Wow, delusional, bro. And this is what I mean by compromise. Dudes is compromised, bro. Fathers is in them cribs, compromised, bro. So they are not the influence. They are not the positive masculine influence over their child. So this is why we have a lot of young men with daddies still got bitch tendencies, female ways, hoe tendencies. They're a part of the wholeflation.
Together. I pray for Alan Coley and pray that he finds God in this. I believe that God saved our son's life and he could have easily died, but that's not the outcome. God has plans for my son. So he is looking at the situation and is fully placing the blame on Alan Coley because his son was just having fun. And I think that if you perceive,
and this is why people get, you see those little girls in the video that we did downstairs, how they, what I did, be dead wrong, be with the smoking gun pointed at no, what I did, I didn't do nothing. You wonder why the entitlement in these people is at an all-time high, guys. Look no further to the parents. And this is why I said in the very beginning, these kids need their ass whipped. But the parents, don't you dare whip them. You need to whip your ass first. The parents need their ass whipped first. Then we could talk about whipping these kids' ass. But we got to whip the parents' ass first.
Everything starts at home, man. If your home, your foundation ain't right, you ain't gonna be right.
Absolutely.
Going around and harassing well-meaning people who are just trying to do their jobs as having a little bit of fun, just having some fun, then you're not a good parent. And this is the reason why your child is doing this. This is the reason why your child thinks it's a good idea to start a YouTube channel harassing people because you didn't raise him right. And not only did you fail to raise him right, you are also failing to make him understand what he did wrong in this situation. You are telling him God has a bigger plan for him. You're telling him that actually the incident at the mall in which he got shot is further proof that God wants him to keep going because otherwise he would have died. You are completely misrepresenting everything to your son, the facts to your son. Your son should be growing from this situation and recognizing that, yes, it is sad and it is unfortunate the situation escalated so quickly. But also, your son behaved like a complete jerk. And he got a reaction from someone who was obviously understandably fearful because he doesn't know your son. He doesn't know the two goons that are with your son. He doesn't know this is a YouTube channel that's meant to be pranking individuals for clicks and for views. So yes, I think the jury came to the right decision in this circumstance, but also that what this proves is that we are facing a crisis in this country of bad parenting. So whether you believe that children should be spanked or children should be disciplined, you cannot not see that what we have around us is an abundance of a lack of discipline, an abundance of children that are behaving like children, even in their adult years, because they have parents that are telling them that it's okay. It is coddle culture in America. Right now, his father is coddling him publicly. He's saying, you did no wrong. God just has bigger plans for you. It's too bad that that guy who was just doing his job didn't know how to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, we're going to have even more, another story of a young woman in just a little bit as we get into topics to Jordan. What I have to say is, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this show, discipline your children. That's all I'm going to say about that. Central.
And that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Can we please discipline our kids, yo? Can we please discipline yourself first? Go get to some help, please. First, go get to some help yourself, so that you can be capable of disciplining. You know what I mean? Please, y'all.
Speaking of a lack of discipline, there seems to be no greater place to see that than on college campuses today, where you just have the most entitled students. They think they can do whatever they want. Michael Knowles is showing up to speak. Oh, I can burn him in effigy. I can break windows when Charlie Kirk comes to speak. I can do whatever I want if I have a feeling. I mean, this has kind of become commonplace across college campuses, if anything happens, really. I was pretty infuriated when I saw this video circulating. It went viral, fortunately, but I want you to watch it for yourself in case you haven't seen it. It is a University of Georgia student who I guess was bothered when she saw a person that was performing on the piano when she was walking by. Just take a listen to the video.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing.
Now, why? Why would you do that? Why? Like, why? What made you do that? Who taught you how to be so stupid, yo? And entitled, like, and guys, can you imagine if that was a black boy and a white girl did that? Or a white boy did that? Ooh, think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Think about how far we have fallen. Us beautiful chocolate skin colored folks. Think about how far we have fallen and have became the special ed class of America, right? You saw what you just saw. Switch it. Crazy, bro. What to make the bitch do that? Like,
just take a listen to the video.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing. So this kind of stuff happens here and there, so I usually just keep playing through it, but after what's about to happen, I had to stop. This was also the last song of the night, and side note, I do this to see people happy, so please don't harass the person in this video.
Oh, God forbid, you do it to make people happy. And now she want to play dumb. And then look at the simple forcer. The simple forcer pull up. Yo. Oh my God, yo. Jackie, man. Help me out, Jack. Help me out, Jackie. The entitlement, the no discipline, the lack of.
To do it to, because they're not going to do it to nobody that look imposing. That's all. I wish we could see dude's face. But you can tell dude is not imposing. And, you know, we don't bother those people, but those are the people that people bother. You know, just like the dude that just got shot. He thought dude wasn't going to do nothing. In this case, right. And they got lucky. It's like not much he was going to do, especially with a crowd, and then everybody's of color. So, you know, it's even more intimidation. So he ain't going to, it's just, you know, sometimes people get it right. And they knew they could, so far it looked like they know they can mess with him.
Man, yo. These kids need their ass whipped, bro. These kids need their fucking ass whipped, bro. But who can whip them? Because their parents ain't right. And if you put hands and feet on them, they gonna lie. You going to jail. They gonna, listen, man. Listen. Ain't nothing else to say, man. Ain't nothing else to say. We're gonna finish this on now and get the fuck on out of here. But and look at the other people that was there. Look at the other girls that was there chilling, rocking out, vibing. Homie was getting his thing on. He had it rocking, man.
Gathering dust.
That shit crazy, man. Misery needs help.
Michael Knowles is showing up to speak. Oh, I can burn him in effigy. I can break windows when Charlie Kirk comes to speak. I can do whatever I want if I have a feeling. I mean, this has kind of become commonplace across college campuses, if anything happens, really. I was pretty infuriated when I saw this video circulating. It went viral, fortunately, but I want you to watch it for yourself in case you haven't seen it. It is a University of Georgia student who I guess was bothered when she saw a person that was performing on the piano and she was walking by. Just take a listen to the video.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing. This kind of stuff happens here and there, so I usually just keep playing through it, but after what's about to happen, I had to stop. This was also the last song of the night, and side note, I do this to see people happy,
Look,
so
you got
please
the
don't
girls
harass
over
the
here
person in this
chilling.
video.
And she stole money. Wait, she stole money, bro. Yo, she wasn't trying to help you. She took his money from the cup. Bum ass honey, yo. Bum ass honey, yo. This is why they get hit in their head with bricks, though. This is why they be getting busted in their head with bricks and shit. She stole his tips, yo. You can't make this shit up, boy. You can't. But good
The first thing I want to point
guys,
out
man.
is just the good Samaritans at the end of that video, the two young girls who helped him pick up his piano, the young man who saw this and was so disgusted that he gave him a tip because this young woman not only hit his piano down, but she also took his money and walked away. And you wonder who could do something like this? Why would you do something like this? There have been people making excuses. Well, she was drunk. Can't think of the time that I was drunk and I found a person that was just playing music because he just wanted to make people happy and accepting tips on the side of the road and just said, I'm just going to hit this. And then having one of her friends, also as ghastly and whose name we're probably never going to find out, actually threatened to fight him. You want to hit about it? And by the way, is this the new slang? If you want to fight, you want to hit about it? No, why he doesn't? He just wants his money back, and he would like his piano to be put back onto the stand. That's probably what he wants. He doesn't want to fight any of you trashy girls that are wandering around on the streets at night. But this young woman's name, by the way, which was only discovered because the internet was persistent in wanting to determine who could do something like that, is Shantae Hurd. And that young man that you're seeing playing the piano, we heard him say at the end, please don't harass her about this. Actually, he's that good of a human being. He does just play music because he wants to make people happy. And he genuinely did not want any ill to come to this.
Her name's Shantae Hurd, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to Forward. We're a new type of doctor's office that's providing preventative primary care.
For no fucking reason, yo.
Young woman, her friend, do you want to hit about it? You're going to fight? What are you going to do? I can just take your money and I can walk away. There's nothing you can do about it. Why do they have that mentality? Well, first and foremost, obviously, that kind of attitude only comes from certain individuals because they've been trained to think that they can do no wrong. This gets back to me always asking the question, who are this individual's parents? But I feel that it is very important to note that if you had changed the races in this circumstance, if you had just watched a video of a young black man playing the piano, saying, I just like to play the piano to make people happy, and some drunk or maybe not drunk white girl came by and slapped his piano down, you would have been hearing calls from Al Sharpton. That's the truth. They would have said every single news channel would have covered this. Wouldn't have just gone viral on TikTok. It would have been viral everywhere because this person is obviously a racist, and the only circumstances in which this could happen could be under the condition of racism. But Shantae Hurd thinks that she is somehow above everything and there were going to be no consequences. But there were social consequences, and she was eventually feeling so pressured that she posted this on her Instagram once her name was discovered. She wrote, public service announcement. I'm sorry for everyone that has seen the viral video. I have took accountability. I don't know how this person is in college. I have took accountability for my actions. I know it was wrong.
Yeah, but they the most educated. They're the most educated candidates. They be taking pride in that shit.
And ignorant of me, but please keep my family out of it. Y'all problem is with me, not my family. You don't get anything out of texting them or me. And I have already apologized to the person. We have talked. Someone should really proofread this for her. Everything is good. No, I didn't steal any money and I didn't break the piano. I'm a human just like you all. Everyone has made mistakes. Nobody isn't perfect. Again, I'm sorry. I think she means nobody is perfect. For my actions, I've seen worse downtown. This is nothing compared to what I did. I know it's not right. The person I apologized to accepted my apology, and we had a whole good conversation on the phone. And that's all that matters. You people are nasty. The way y'all are texting me and my family and making fake pages. Y'all don't get nothing out of that. Y'all stay blessed.
People is nasty, but she goes and knocks a man's fucking computer off. I mean, his keyboard off the thing. And people nasty. All of a sudden, people did something to her.
She's the victim.
She's the victim now.
Victim. No, don't call her. Well, I mean, you shouldn't call her family. But I mean, keep calling her. Make the fake pages on her. Her family has nothing to do with her stupidity. But, and one thing, I mean, she's dead wrong. But downtown where she was at, that's why she did that. That's why I said I didn't hear she was in Georgia. She was downtown Atlanta where you could kind of get away at the right time with shit like that. Downtown. It has the buildings, but it don't have the, I don't know what it don't have the, it's not New York. Yeah, because the hood is right across the street from the state building. Like, you know, it's just crazy like that down here. That's why she got away with it. Because he's probably close to a jumping spot where, you know, that's why it's so much traffic. You see a lot of traffic there. And that's why she I don't know how she got away without police. But she got away because he's not going to pop off down there. He's going to be very outnumbered. If he put his hands on that black
Clearly, you saw as soon as he says something, the dude, the Simba forces double back. Like, what happened?
Exactly. That's exactly why he can't do nothing.
Less, exclamation point, exclamation point. If you need to see why our academic system is a complete utter failure, just try proofreading her post. And now we know that despite her barely being literate, barely able to compose an English sentence, she also goes around thug lifing it onto the streets. And she's only writing this post because she's upset that her family is getting involved. They're getting text messages about how egregious her behavior is. And she's saying, I've seen worse. She's not lying. She's definitely seen worse. She's living down there. She's probably seen people rioting and looting in the name of Black Lives Matter and taking TV. So what if she just smacked a piano down? Y'all really better chill and realize and recognize that what she did wasn't actually that bad. And now she's actually the victim of her own actions, her having to face the consequences of her own actions, people knowing her name. Well, I wanted to cover this story because I want people to know her name as well, because she doesn't really seem apologetic to me in that post. She just seems annoyed that it's inching its way into her social life and that her family is being made to suffer. So Shantae Heard, I am glad that this has been exposed, because if that poor kid was not recording, you would have gone away with it 100%. You would have gone on, you would have laughed at what you did with your friends. Remember when you said you want to fight and he did nothing? Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, you can deal with the consequences of your own actions. And your parents probably should have disciplined you a little bit more. And I'm glad that they are at least being made to feel shameful about the young adult person that you are turning out to be.
And that's a fact, yo. We need to bring back shame to these parents. This is why I pride myself in calling out, specializing in the psychology in relationships and them hell of a mothers. Your relationship with your parents, your relationship preferably with your mother, is going to symbolize how you operate in these relationships in real life, guys, with your significant other. So you got to check that relationship. You got to put the brakes on that relationship, heal from that relationship before you jump your ass in any other relationship, guys. Understand that, all right? A lot of us is not as disciplined as we should be because we were raised by a non-disciplined energy. It's our job, guys. It's our job to get to that other half, to balance ourselves out. It is what it is. And it'll be what it is if we don't get our feet moving, if we don't get the fucking work. All right, guys? I fucking love y'all. Jackie, you got anything else you want to add before we get the fuck on out of here, man?
Yo, this joint has been dope. Yo, it's good to be back, man. Good to see y'all still here, still loyal, still faithful. Love it, man. Yeah, check me out. I'm still on my sports stuff. I'm getting back on it heavy. Uncle Jackie Variety Show. I'm about to pull up a little gambling show called Double Up. It should be out soon.
All right.
But it's back on the bus.
Yeah, we appreciate you getting back here on the bus, man. Word, man. Salute to the Bread Squad. It's the Righteous Fear. Man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all later. I might see y'all in a real, like give me 2 more hours. I'll see y'all back. I'll see y'all back in like 2 more hours. All right, guys. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. We really do this for the culture, guys. The real culture.
Y'all hold it down, yo. The bell.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke, reef, and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things. But you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.